Okay, I'm going to do some presentations for the 2011 model bikes, which have just started landing this last week. Starting off, We the People, there is a model below this called the Arcade, which actually, we're going to start with this, the Justice, part of the Expert series. Price on these, $339.99. You know, if you've been following bikes for the last few years, I'd probably say in terms of spec and the look of them and the overall feel, We the People have been, right at the top of the game. Superb bikes, and even more so this year. I mean, just running through this, the Justice comes in a choice of top tube length, 20.4, 21. As of today, we've only had the 20.4 top tubes, but it's good to offer that option. If somebody was taller and wanted an entry-level-ish bike, usually you're pretty stuck, so if you do get the 21s, that'll be a good option for someone taller, 6 foot or whatever. Wheels are really nice, obviously standard 25/9 gearing, which you've got on everything apart from very entry level nowadays. Rims are really nice, salt rim, straight rim on the rear for a braking surface, and an aero rim on the front. Integrated head tube frame, We the People grips, pivotal seat. One nice thing on this that you probably don't really notice compared to a lot of other bikes, they do run salt brakes on these. And they are really, really good. I mean, they're appreciably better than other kind of no brand, etc. Brakes that you do get on complete bikes nowadays. Nice tyres, these new Salt Pitch Raw. You've got a wider tyre on the front, 225, I think it's 210 on the back. So again, they've moved with the times a little bit and put wider tyres on there, reflecting what people are actually riding nowadays. So that's it, We the People Justice. You've got two colourways in it. This black and an anthracite with green, which is really nice. Next model in the We the People range, the Reason, one up from the Justice. £10 difference at retail. I've just been through the spec, very little difference. More the look of the bike, really, more than anything else. Weight's about the same. I'd say £10 difference. Looking at the spec, it's got a 2.1 tyre on the front instead of a 2.25. And more really just the look of the bike. Comes in this colour, the matte black, the sort of blue kind of purple handlebars. And there's a blue version as well that comes with white bars. So being £10 more, this is $349.99. That's the 2011 We the People Reason. Right, moving into the We the People, what they call the Master Series, starting with the Crisis. Comes in two colourways, matte purple and matte black. $399.99. And really at this price point is where the bikes start to get a bit more serious. Rather than just rolling around and more of a casual rider, you want to start riding the skate park properly. This is really the sort of price point that you want to be looking at to start from. I mean, you've got features like more chrome moly in the frame, because chrome moly is stronger than high tensile steel. It means that they can use a thinner wall, that brings the weight down and actually increases the strength as well. You've got features like seal bearing hubs as opposed to the loose ball hubs and you've got on the models below this, so there's not really the same amount of maintenance involved. Of course, you've still got a seal bottom bracket as you've got on all the We the People models this year, and you've got things that you don't really see in the shop and on the website. It's got aluminium CNC machine sprocket, which are a lot stronger, less prone to bending, whereas you've got a steel model on the cheaper bikes. 210 tyre on the back on this and a 225 on the front. We the People pivotal seat on it, We the People grips, just really nicely finished. cool graphics, a salt brake as mentioned previously. I think they work a lot better than some of the other brands for the price. And if you're looking for a mid-range price bike that you can do some more serious riding on, okay, again in the Master Series, as we the people call it, we've got the Versus 2011. £30 more, so £429.99 for this over the Crisis. You might think, well, you know, what's the difference for your extra 30 quid? Main thing is it's a full chromoly frame as opposed to chromoly in the front triangle, which makes a difference in terms of strength and the weight. It's a little bit longer as well. It's a 20.8 top tube as a 20.6. So might do the slightly taller rider. Again, the spec, you can't fault it. Fully sealed throughout. Comes in two colourways, this matte black and an anthracite with the same coloured green parts, which looks really good. You've got an Eclair one-piece seat and post on this. These bikes we've got set up in the shop haven't got pedals on, but they've all got Eclair PC surge pedals on all these models. Tyres on this are those Salt Flows, 2.1s front and rear. And again, if you're looking at a mid-price bike, i.e. one that you can ride properly without, you know, spending a lot of money on a high-end bike or a custom bike, you know, the Versus is definitely one that you need to be having a look at if that's what you're in the market for this year. So $429. Okay, we're moving now into the We The People Pro category with the Trust. The Trust, I'm sure you're familiar with. It's a bike that We The People have done for a good few years now, and it's set the benchmark for a mid-upper priced bike for many, many years. 2011 is no exception. Superb spec. Really, it's difficult to say what the main difference would be between, you know, this and a custom bike. I've got to say, you know, you've got a double-butted and tapered down tube. You've got tapered forks. On this, you've got Eclair rims. You've got straight wall on the back and an aero on the front. They brought out this year Salt Plus parts, which are, you know, sold to the components that they put on the We The People completes, but they've moved into a higher level, and you've got things like a Salt Plus full CNC machine sprocket on this. Really nice CNC machined stem. Rest of the parts, you know, mostly We The People and Salt. Really nice sort of suede effect, pivotal seat, We The People grips, and the Salt tyres, 225 on the front, and they put a 2.1 on the rear of this bike. Nothing much more to say. 21-inch top tube, so again, if you're wanting a longer frame, this is definitely one to be able to look at. And the other Salt Plus part, just cranks, which are new for 2011. Price on this only a very slight increase from 2010, $469.99. And to be honest with you, looking at it for a complete bike for that sort of money, it is amazing. Salt brakes again as per the other models. So that's Trust 2011 460.